you might think you're looking at a portrait by a European artist of the 1930s. In actual fact, this painting was done by an Indian artist in the 1950s.
Yeah.
It's obviously a portrait. Can you tell me something about the sitter?
Yes, the sitter's my mother. It was painted in India, and the artist worked for Grindley's Bank, which was where my father worked, and that's how we got to know the
That's
picture.
how he came to paint
That's
your
how
mother.
he came to do it, yeah.
Well, the artist has actually signed his name. The very well-known artist in India today, Krishen Khanna.
Yeah.
So obviously you have a family relationship with him, or you had a family relationship with him.
Yes, my mother did. I was too young at the time, but my mother knew him, and I believe has kept in touch occasionally.
And the story of Grindley's Bank is fascinating because Krishen Khanna, his family originally came from Lahore, and with the separation of India and Pakistan, they moved to Simla,
Yeah.
where he worked in Grindley's Bank. Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, the artist gives up banking in 1960 and he becomes a professional painter. You know, he takes the leap. Although he had very little money, he took that big step to become a professional artist. And of course, most of the works that we know of his date from that later period, from the 60s,
Yeah.
70s, 80s, etc. It's extremely rare to find a picture by Krishen Khanna from 1954. From this experimental
Yeah.
phase, he had just taken a few evening classes in painting and was practicing. And he went on to become a really important figure, one of the great modern painters of India, along with M.F. Hussain, Raza, Souza, Tayyib Mehta, Gaitonde, all of these names that have now really achieved celebrity globally. It's a fascinating picture. It's very, very much rooted in European painting of the 1930s.
Yeah.
Then it has a very, very luminous effect with a nice impasto, this very thick painting. Krishen Khanna has become a big name, and what's happened is the whole market for modern Indian painting has gone through the roof, partly with the birth of private museums in India,
Yeah.
with the Indian diaspora, Indians in Britain, in America, in Southeast Asia, who want to reclaim some of this modern heritage
Yeah.
and who have started to collect. Do you have any idea of the value of a 1954 Krishen Khanna painting?
None whatsoever. It's never been valued. I sort of mentioned to my mother that I might bring it here today, and she said, yeah, go ahead, see what happens. But no idea whatsoever.
Well, I think she would be happy to know that were it to be offered at auction, it would probably be with an estimate of something like 30 to 50,000 pounds today.
You sure we don't have any other pictures?
Crikey.
You should do them.
I think you're going to make her a very happy lady today.
Thank you very much indeed. That she will be.